today I bring you guys, as you guys can probably already tell about the title, a summer beach house. Like you guys know, seasons came out, what was it, like a week or two ago? And yeah, I've been making builds. I made the farm, I made the spring cottage, and now I'm making a beach house because that is what screams summer to me. I will also be working on something for fall and then something for winter as well. But yes, I was just thinking to myself, what feels like summer, and I don't know, just a beach house came to mind. I've never been on one, so I really struggled with this one. I made a whole build and then I didn't like it, so I just, that footage just went to the trash literally, and I started all over again with this one. But I swear to God, I struggled. I've never struggled this much with the build ever. It was hard. But at the end, I think it came out really nice, and I'm happy I started over and didn't stick with the first one. But yes, as you might have already noticed, I kind of started backwards. I started with the inside instead of the outside, because with the last build I did the outside to how I liked it, and it came out really nice. But then when it came to the inside, it just didn't work. It didn't work. So I decided to do the inside first and then kind of wing the outside. So that's what I did. That's why I'm starting backwards. But anyways, this is the living room area, and I kind of went with very cool colors, I guess you can say, just because, I don't know, I feel like spring colors obviously are more for spring, but cool colors are kind of important for the beach. I don't know, like blues, and like you can see the couch, blues and orange and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's just what came to my mind. Especially blue, just because of the ocean, and I don't know, like a sail, I don't know. But yes, I did connect the kitchen and the breakfast nook to the living room and the dining area with this kind of like windows, I would say kind of windows, just because I don't want a completely open floor plan, but the windows I think worked fine. You can still see through the kitchen or to the breakfast nook, and it works, but you just can't walk through it because it's not an open floor completely. And I really liked how it came out. For the flooring, I wanted something not too dark, but kind of in the middle, so I went with the multicolored. Well, this one has both dark and light, which I think works really good. And this house is in Burlington Town Bay, and it's a 40x40 lot, so it's not the biggest, but it's pretty big, and it has the traits of bracing breezes, natural light, and sunny aspect, of course, because it is summer. It is a summer house build, and I love these skateboards. I think they worked out so good. They kind of look like like surfing, like the surfing ones. So yeah, it's a surf. It would just be a surf. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like that. So it worked really good. I think I used them a couple more times on the outside and in one of the rooms. But anyways, this is a beach house. It has a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, a breakfast nook or breakfast area, and then it includes the laundry room. It has a total of 4 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, and then it has separate showers on the outside, which you'll see at the end of this video. Just because I just, whenever you go to the pool or you come from the beach, it's good to have a shower on the outside, because your hair is a mess with the bleach or with the sea salt water, I don't know. So I just thought it'd be cool to include those on the outside, so I did. It has a garage too, but it's kind of like an open garage. It's just basically you park your car under the house. So yeah, the whole bottom of the house is basically a garage / storing area. So yeah, like you guys can tell, I'm pretty much done with the living room, and here is the dining room area, which I thought looked super cute. I love those chairs. I think I've used them like once, maybe in my farm, I think. But yeah, like they look like they're covered up. Well, they are covered up with like a mantle, I don't know how you will call that. And then I discovered that sea painting, like the little starfish in the ocean, the palm tree, that is so cute, and I didn't know we had it, but I was just thinking like we should have something. So I went through every single one of the paintings, looking through the other options they have, and I found that one, and I was so happy, and I think I used it like 5 times in this build, which I hope is okay. So yeah, that is that. Here I am building the kitchen now. So like I said in the beginning, it's connected but it's not an open floor plan completely. You can still see through that little window I created out to the living room. So you're in the kitchen, you know, your own room or your own space, you know, in the kitchen, but you can still talk to whoever's in the living room, which I thought is always a good thing, because that's something I always look for, I guess. In I don't like closed off kitchens. I don't like it. So yeah. I struggled a little bit with the window because the way I wanted the sink to be in the middle, and I couldn't find a window that was in the middle from the ones from Seasons. So I ended up using this one, which I don't remember exactly where it's from, but it looks pretty similar, and yeah, it works. So yeah, there is a sink in the middle like I wanted it, and I ended up changing that, I guess, countertop on the corner. Just it's bothering me right now just by looking at it, but I know I do change it. I do go back and change it because it looks weird. There's no reason why it should be like a corner countertop if it's not really a corner. I mean, it is, but yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I do change it. It's messing with my head right now, but I do change it. And I do put a little island in the middle, but I don't put any bar stools just because I do have the breakfast area right next to it. And it's a working breakfast area. Again, it's like the one I made at the farm. It has the little corner window seat, but at the same time, I mean, they probably can't sit on that one, but they can sit on the chairs. And I know because I've tested it with some Sims that I grabbed from the gallery just to move into this house. So whoever made those Sims, if you recognize, thank you. I just grab random families so that I can test my Sims instead of having, or my builds, instead of just having to create my own Sims. So yeah, thank you. So like I said, it has 3 bedrooms, a total of 4 bathrooms, and I just think it's a good vacation house. You can make this a vacation house or just made it a residential area, depending. But yes, I have never been on a beach house, and I think that's why I might have struggled, just because I've never been in one. So yeah, it was hard. I did get some inspiration off of Pinterest, like I always do, but I think that's what made it conflicting too, because there was so many ideas, so many different types, and I didn't know what to do. So I kind of combined a couple for the outside on my first build, and then it came out really nice. But like I said, the inside was it just didn't work. It just didn't work. It didn't look right. So yeah, I focused on the floor plan, what I wanted on the inside, and then I went and kind of just messed around with the outside form depending on how it looked. What I did want was a bunch of like big windows to let a lot of light in, and like in the bedrooms, I loved big windows and window seats, and yeah, that's just what I think when I think of beach, or at least what I saw, a bunch of big windows and window seats in the rooms especially. So that's what I went with. And yeah, it has a pool. It has its own pool, and I made it in Burlington Bay, just because you can see there's like literally like the bay. There's like a deck or a dock. I can say dock, where you can see the little boats in the distance and everything. So I thought that was perfect, and it looked freaking awesome. I tried building in a different lot, which it was literally by the boat, but it was too small, and it didn't work out. So this, I think it was 40 times 30, and this one's 40 times 40, and it was barely like perfect. Okay, so this is a little breakfast area. I wanted to go with the round table just because I love the round tables we got. I think I want to say Selva Dorada, or the jungle one. I think we got them from there. But no, I went with the squared one just, to change it up, because I always use the round ones when I make breakfast nooks. And I think it works out pretty good as well. It looks really cute. And again, I put sunflowers on both tables just because that's my favorite flower, and sunflowers has the word sun on it, so therefore I think summer. Although I don't even know if that's correct. I don't know what season they're from, but it'd be nice. Can we plant sunflowers? I don't think we can. But it would be really nice if we can make like a bouquet arrangement of flowers. That'd be freaking nice. So this is the bottom bathroom. It has a shower, a toilet, it's a full bathroom. And I think it looks really nice. This one, I put kind of a little theme in everyone, or each bathroom. This one's like blue. I used the wallpaper from the jungle as well. I think the jungle has very, very cute wallpaper, and it has very, very cute stuff as well. So I used a lot of that in this one, and of course a lot of things from Seasons as well. So yeah, that's the bathroom. I didn't show much of the details that I put in it just because, you know, I wanted to save time. This video, I always like to keep my videos around 20 minutes, a little bit over, a little bit less, but that's usually my limit, 20 minutes. If I have to go over than that, then that's usually when I start cutting out a lot of stuff. But anyways, this is a little laundry room. I think it was important because if you're vacationing on this house for like a month or two, obviously you have to do laundry. So it's important to have one, or if this is gonna be your home, your house, then obviously you need a laundry room. And I couldn't decide on the laundry room or the laundry actual like washer and dryer color, but I just went with white. I think it looks a little plain, but I think it works. So that's that. That's the whole bottom floor. And moving on to the top, I separated it to create 3 different rooms and then 3 other bathrooms up here. And it has a little balcony to the outside as well. And so does the bottom. Well, the bottom's more of a deck. You guys will see that in a second. This is my master bedroom. I used the fancy new bed that we have and the new desk, which I love. It's so amazing. I want one in real life. And those little tables, those little light stands, I keep using just because they're a little bit like destroyed, a little bit, you know, like old. And I don't know, I just, for me, it gives me beach vibes, so that's what I went with. And I did put a little sitting area in this room just because it's the master bedroom, so I think it should be a little extra. So it has a little sitting area, and then I think it has a bookshelf. I think that's the only bookshelf in this house. Usually I have a lot of bookshelves, but no, there's only one in this one, and it's in this room. So yeah, and then I think I make this room kind of like I was thinking like a seashell type, so like white and like beige and like sandy. That's what I was thinking, so that's what I went with. That was the theme for this room. And this one has its own bathroom, of course, the en-suite, because it is a master bedroom. Here is the one little bookshelf I put in there, and I ended up changing it to the corner. I know I do. And this is the entrance to our nice bathroom, a little en-suite. And then the theme for this bathroom was yellow. I think yellow and blue, just because I liked how it turned out with like the beigey color. And again, I skip a lot of the cluttering just to save time, but you can see pretty well how it looks after with the screenshots at the end. So this is another one of those paintings that I found with like ocean related. This is like under the sea type of thing. I tried shrinking that table because it's too big, and then the lamp would just float on it and it would just look weird, so I just ended up removing. I kept this glass one, which I think it works. It's like mermaidy in my opinion. Mermaid vibes. So yeah, I'm starting here in the bathroom. I make it, since it's the en-suite, it has a shower, it has a bathtub, it has a separate room for the toilet since the other one is kind of like open to the bedroom, and it has a sink and a mirror, of course. And it does have a rug and like towels and all that fancy stuff. So I do end up, here it is, the little sink, and I think I already put down the shower and the tub. I think I just didn't put it on camera. But yes, I ended up making it yellow and blue if I'm not mistaken. And there it is. There it is. I think it looks amazing. And the inside of the toilet just made its own color. I think I just make it blue just because it looked weird with like tile in there as well. And I think I keep the wooden floor since it kind of just continues from the room. It would be weird to kind of like change it halfway and it'll be noticeable with no door. So that's that. And then the next bedroom, I guess, is like a junior suite. I picture like a teenager or like a young adult, depending on what you're playing with. But yes, like a teenager room, like a junior suite. I'll just say that. It has a closet. This is a little window seat that I tried creating. I don't know if I succeeded or not. You guys can be the judge. But that's what I was going for. And again, it has its own little bathroom as well. But it's not as fancy as the other one. And the theme for this room was blue, just like ocean blue. So I do make the walls blue. I keep this other bed. It's not as fancy as the master suite, so again, perfect for like a teenager. So yeah, I kept this little, again, worn out table just because I use that like in every single room. So I do make it a little bit girlier. I just pictured a girl living here since it has a cute window seat. I don't know, just window seats. I don't really see a guy with the window seat. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't think a guy would care for that. unless I'm like completely wrong, but I'm using the little starfish and little sea canvas there. This is the little closet that I created, and I think I gave it the jungle mirror, the big mirror that goes on the wall. I gave it that one, and then that's it. I didn't put much detail just because, I don't know, there wasn't much room for a bunch of stuff. It wouldn't be a functional room if it had a bunch of stuff. But I think it still looks really, really cute. I liked how it worked out. And again, I'm using the little skateboard to represent kind of like the ocean. Surfing board, that's what they're called, right? And then this is the kids' room. Again, I just picture girls. I don't know, I'm sorry. You can change the colors and make it for a boy if you want that. But here it is. I was thinking like 2 little girls, you know, obviously sleeping here. You can have twins or just like 2 little girls. They can share this room here. It's not very big, but it works. It works. I was just thinking beach house is a vacation house, not really residential, so I didn't put too much. I didn't put any toys or anything like that. So finally, once I have the inside completed, then I moved out to the outside. And again, I went with blue just because the ocean is blue. That's what I got from Ocean Vibes. And then here I am just creating a little porch on the outside, just because I guess I could have started this house from the bottom, but I really wanted to make it elevated and start on the 2nd floor instead of the 1st, because most of them are like that. They either have just like poles in the bottom, like sustaining the house, but I didn't really like how that looked, so I wanted to make it kind of like more functional, so I made the bottom a garage. So here I am again just creating the porch, and at the back I created a deck, so I'm doing the same process, kind of like creating a porch. And here I am creating my fake garage. You guys have seen me done this a couple, I think I do this like every time I make a house, there's always a garage, or most of the time there's always a garage. So this is how I fake it, because I don't have it. I don't like building with any CC. I just don't. So yes, I like playing with it, but not when it comes to building. So I created my fake garage. This little area here is the outside showers that I was talking about, and I made them wooden because I didn't think they would be super fancy. So that's that, and here I am creating the area under the deck. So this area is kind of like a hangout spot. I put a grill, I put a little kiddie pool, and a table, of course, for them to eat down there. And on top of the deck, I put like a couch, like an outside couch, and like chairs and like a gaming table and stuff like that, just to make it kind of like a hangout area as well. But you know, they wouldn't be cooking up there, they'd be cooking down in the bottom. And then I do put a pool, like I said. This is the front porch. I'm using the little skateboards again. I love those seashell chairs because obviously there's no like better place to use them than an actual beach house. And I like how they're colorful too. I use the little rugs at the door too from the Seasons, of course, and I use the rainbow ones because that's what screams summer to me. So that's what I went with. And I do end up putting lights, like the little sandal lights. I don't know, I think they were from like a free patch or something, but they ended up working perfect because summer sandals, yeah, perfect. This is just me going around putting palm trees around because it's the perfect summer tree. It's probably the only tree you see at the beach, I'm guessing. I haven't been on the beach in a while and I don't remember any trees, but yeah, that's probably what you will see on the beach. Here I am creating the pool. It's pretty big, pretty decent size, I would say. And yeah, I'm making the little, I guess, I don't know, the little outside area, and I use these little like stepping rocks to create a path along the sides of the house. And yeah, I'm just placing around some more little palm trees. I think those are banana trees, and then these little flowers from, again, Selva Dorada or just the jungle. And I'm putting sand all over the place and then covering it with grass just to make it look a little bit more blendable. But anyways, I'm gonna go into screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!